Hi YouTubers, how's it going? It's your girl Elaine back in the building again. I have a guest today. It's my grandson. He's 3 months old now. He's doing really well. This is kind of an update video just to let people know that he is doing well and that prayer does work. We're just chilling. I get a chance to babysit him and hang out with him for a little while, but he is just so sweet. He sleeps a lot because he's still new. But at the end of the day, it's just such a huge, huge blessing that he has come so far. And he's such a tough little fighter. And everybody in the family is just very proud of him and extremely grateful. It kind of looks like I'm hunched up, but it's this little boy on my side. So, I guess today's encouragement should sound something like gratitude for sure. And I think that when you think about things to be grateful for, you can't help but lose the attitude. I guess it's a coalition. If you're either going to have the attitude, you're not going to have the gratitude. But if you have the gratitude, you're not going to have the attitude. And what I'm also learning is that if you have a humble attitude, it changes your whole experience. I'm also at that point where when I interact with anybody, I want to have a good experience with that person. I don't want to be all, I'm going through, so I'm going to be miserable to you, and you're going through, so you're going to be miserable to me. Your attitude dictates how the experience is going to go. For instance, if you have a nasty attitude and you're in line to pay for your stuff and you're slamming the stuff down, of course you're going to change the teller's attitude, or the teller's having a bad day and doesn't even bother to greet you, just starts ringing up your stuff and acting as if you're a non-factor. Their customer service has sunk to an all new low, if you ask me. It's very important that people smile and be courteous and ask how someone's doing. But the rest of asking how someone is doing is to wait for a response, because sometimes the response may be different than what you expect. At the end of the day, we all have a responsibility to treat your brothers and sisters with some common courtesy and some decency. So with gratitude and humbleness, it changes your entire attitude in most situations. Nobody's perfect and nobody's happy all the time and nobody's grateful all the time. But at the end of the day, if you are more of these things, then you'll have less issues. It's good to have someone doing your hair who's courteous to you instead of somebody who pulls your head back and doesn't really care about how you feel about anything. All they want is your money. Or if you go anywhere, any kind of customer service, and they tell you it's just a paycheck, they don't care nothing about you, then it kind of changes the experience. And I think in all situations, we need to treat each other better than what we're doing. And that goes for family, that goes for friends, that goes for even your neighbors. There are some elderly people out here that are being treated so poorly, and there's no excuse for it, because if you think back in your own life, you have a grandmother or grandfather, perhaps they're still living. You don't want people mistreating them for any reason. But yet you'll turn around and mistreat somebody else's grandmother or grandfather. And that's not right. And I just think people that are young think they're never going to be old. You're going to age as well. And just respect goes a long way. I really don't know why I'm stuck on this topic. I was thinking about it last night, but it just seems like people's attitudes are just in the gutter. They need to stop. It's important to just show love to each other. How can you not love something so precious, including your neighbors, including your family, including yourself? Love yourself. I think that plays an important part too, because if you love yourself, you're going to be better to yourself. And then maybe you won't be so angry and bitter or upset about how somebody else is living, when you can improve your own situation. Even if it takes time, have a plan, have an idea or a goal that you're trying to reach. And I believe that in that instance, you're going to start to feel better about yourself. Don't have that stuck mentality that you're just there just to be there until you die. That's ridiculous. We have breath in our bodies for a reason, to go spread a little light and a little kindness and a little love across this world. One person at a time. We're not responsible for the world, but if you come in contact with somebody, kindness goes so far with me. I really appreciate anybody who just is simply takes the time to help me or is courteous, because you'll see that, the younger people, they want to help the younger people. They don't care about old people, but at the end of the day, we're human. We're human beings, older than me, my age, or whatever. It just seems like we need to get a refresher course on how to treat people. And this is basically my video of the day is gratitude changes your attitude. So work on that. Even if you only think of one thing a day to be grateful for, if it's no more than opening your eyes, that's still something to be grateful for. People at the end of the day don't see themselves as blessed because they don't have things. Things don't make you blessed. That's just a demonstration to show the world that you have a little bit of this or a little bit of that. Nobody really cares at the end of the day. And when you're in a fight for your life or your health, you're not worried about the things that you bought yesterday. That has nothing to do with anything. What it has to do is how you treat people, because you may need somebody one day to look after you or help you out. But when people see you as mean and nasty and inconsiderate or selfish, they're not going to want to help you. So that's food for thought. At the end of the day, wake up every day, think of something to be grateful for. Look around at something that makes you smile. Put a smile on your face and use your gratitude to change your attitude. This is Elaine signing off. It's L for L, love for life. Peace.